We are starting this video off on the floor because there's no way I'm fitting this on my desk. Noblechairs have just sent over one of the brand new chairs, part of the new premium and ergonomic Dawn lines. And right at the bat, I already like this. Attention, to not open with sharp objects. I'm sorry, what are you expecting me to open this with? My hopes and dreams? You do get your instructions right here. I don't think it's gonna be anything too difficult. Well, okay, it says it requires another person, so I kind of already failed there. Okay, so this right here is the high-tech faux leather finish. It does mostly feel like the real thing, I want to say. Like, it's close enough that you probably won't care. And again, it's all about the durability, which is only something you can really test long term. In terms of putting it together, it definitely wasn't the worst thing in the world and nothing too special to make it easier to put together than other chairs. Pretty much the only part I had issues with was the headrest. It just like wouldn't go in there and allow me to screw it in. I have no idea if it's a problem with my particular chair or an issue with the model at large. Overall, it took around 20 minutes with me spending most of it on just that. And there it is. It's a chair, it's nice, it's comfortable, it doesn't immediately collapse when asked to sustain 40 something kilos on top of it. It is pretty good. And also the armrests are able to do this, which is a nice party trick. Though they are kind of finicky to slide up and down into just the right position. And besides, I'm still looking forward to a day when some chair just synchronizes both of the armrests so they are always on the same level, because who on earth would ever want to have the armrests be at different heights. Another big selling point is this little thing at the back, which adjusts the lumbar support. You should be able to reach it just like this, and it is very barely noticeable, but it is there. So it doesn't bulge out as much as that pillow on the Razer Iska, for example, which is my current chair. It is way more subtle if you're into that. However, with it, it's also way more precise. So for example, if you're like me and you have like one specific spot on your back that you have issues with, then you can just set it just to put some pressure or nicely support that, and you are golden. And then the actual headrest hasn't fallen off despite not having any screws in it, so that's a good sign. And of course, if you pull the magic lever, you can do this, which is always terrifying to do, but you can, and it is cool just to kind of relax, I guess, and then just go back to a regular position to get some work done in your regular boring life. Now, let's talk about the price. And this being the premium line, it isn't going to be cheap at a whopping $550. Though if you live in a more sensible country than the US, then your local pricing will be somewhere on the screen right now. That is a lot, and it is going to be very difficult to justify it for a lot of people unless you really just like the comfort of this thing, which again, odds are you're just gonna need to try it out in person to see if you like it or not. For me, I do like it. The lumbar support is great, it is nice and comfortable, it's also very wide, like there is space for like at least one more of me to sit here as well. There are also some kinks I would really love to see fixed at this kind of pricing. Like for example, a slightly better system for the armrests, even though I literally never use my armrests. And also I have no idea what's going on with the headrest either, so I have no idea what the issue is with that, if that is actually just a fault with this specific unit or just something they didn't think about. Then there's also the fact that I can't really tell you how good the endurance of the material is yet, of this kind of faux leather they're using, though if it does start tearing in a few months time, I'll be sure to post about it. I mean, hey, even my Razer Iska has finally started to give up, which was kind of disappointing to see from such a premium brand like Razer. So hey, Noblechairs, as long as you last more than a few months, I guess you're good in my books. So if you want to get this thing yourself, then I'll link so it will be down in the video description below, where you're just going to find a Patreon, because even a single $1 a month truly goes a long way. Plus huge thanks to Gavin Burns, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Polish Voker, Badr Harrison, Not a Pseudonym, Meg Sumner, and Shane Allcroft. But anyway, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.